time to go back to the USSR. Come on, that's a Beatles song. Don't you know that? Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, The Nathan Experience. I am Nathan. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I am going to give you a review of Superman Red Son. Out now on all platforms. That means UHD, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. And before I talk about what I thought about the movie, it stars Jason Isaacs as Superman, Diedrich Bader as Lex Luthor, Amy Acker as Lois Lane, Vanessa Marshall as Wonder Woman, Phil Morris as James Olsen, Phil Lamar as John Stewart, Cecil Royce as Hal Jordan from the Green Lantern Corps, Roger Craig Smith as Batman, and it's directed by Sam Liu. Sam Liu is a longtime animation director for the DC animation universe. First off, I should probably say that I have read the books, but I've only read the books only once. It's a mini-series of 3 books, and if you want to see my review of the books that I read, I'll leave the link in the description below and at the end of this video. So the story is a bit of an Elseworlds story. So it starts off as if Superman, or in this case Kal-El, landed in Russia as opposed to Kansas. It kind of brought up a very interesting idea and a very interesting story if that happened. And I thought, when I read the books, it was actually a really great story. And same as the movie, the movie was absolutely terrific. The facial expressions that you will see, especially in the beginning of this film, has definitely improved a lot. You'll definitely see a lot of expression in Superman's face. Keep in mind that he does not go by any other name. He just goes by Superman. He doesn't go by Clark Kent or any kind of Russian name. He just goes by Superman. This is a person who gave his powers to the state, so to speak. And he wanted to use his powers for good, even though it is a bit perverted in the leader's standpoint. Once you start watching this movie, you will see a time lapse throughout this film. For example, it does start in 1955, on to 1961, on to 1967, all the way up to 1983. It actually did the same thing in the books, so they actually took that from the books and then put it into this one. But I do believe, I don't remember this if it was in the books, but they cloned Superman. Sorry, spoiler, but they did clone Superman. You will see a different version of Rosario. In this case, they called Superior Man. And what they also took from the books is the character Brainiac. What he did from the books is kind of in the movie. They didn't take everything from the books into this movie. They just took out bits and pieces, and they added a few things. For example, Pizarro, that I mentioned earlier, Brainiac, and the miniaturization of the city that's in the book, and that is also in this film. They also, again, stuck to the book on most things. As far as the Wonder Woman, you will see Wonder Woman in this film. You will see her as the white-haired Wonder Woman. I'm not going to go any further than that. And of course, the comics with Brainiac, also from the books, were put into this film. In my opinion, this movie was incredibly crafted in the right way. It was an incredibly beautiful story. I truly enjoyed it. Everything they did was, I believe, was completely right. And it was just an amazing movie to watch. I strongly recommend it. I'm trying not to give out too much because I really want you guys to watch this movie without any spoilers. I'm sorry I gave you one, but it is a terrific story. It is actually eerily similar to how things are going on now between that America versus Russia dynamic, or in this case, America versus everybody dynamic, but this is actually focused on Russia, and we know the tensions that are going on between United States government and the Russian government right now. So, and it's very, very eerily similar to what's going on. Even though the book was written 13 years ago, it is, even though they took the elements of history and brought it into this book, it really meshed together. That's all I could really say. It was a truly great story. I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the books. I really enjoyed this movie. I think they did a terrific job. And as far as the special features, there is a special feature when they talk about the Cold War and the history of the Cold War and how that was put into the books. So you should check that out. And there is also a DC showcase short called The Phantom Stranger. And I am not familiar with The Phantom Stranger. I have heard of this character, seen in this character from a book called Justice League War that I read, and I've seen him again in the Swamp Thing television series that was on the DC Universe streaming. He was only featured twice. They decided to do a short story about the Phantom Stranger, which I thought was pretty good. I felt like there was more to tell, and because again, this was just a short story, and I thought that there was more to say about the character and what his intentions are being this character. And I don't know, man, it just it felt like there was really more to say, and I hope that maybe one day they'll do something with this character, whether it's in television or a live action film or an animation film. I do hope they make a film or TV or something for this character, because I definitely want to get to know more about the Phantom Stranger. So, well, I don't know, the short was pretty good, even though it was a very small part, very short of time to tell the story. So, but yeah, check all that out. You'll definitely see the first look of another animated film that I keep talking about called Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, and you will see behind the scenes stuff that's going on. You'll see the interviews of actors that are a part of this film, so I cannot wait for that. In case you didn't catch my second to the last video, the release date for that film is going to be May 19th. I think it's going to be out digitally on May 4th, and so be ready to check that out. And that is all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and leave some comments down below. Tell me what you thought about this movie if you've seen it. Let me know if there's any corrections that need to be made, because again, I've only read the book once, so I can't remember everything that was from the book that was put into this movie. So, yeah, so again, any corrections, leave down in the comments below and hit that subscribe button, okay? So, I love some more subscribers. I love to keep doing this. This is my favorite thing to do, and I love doing it. I want to keep doing it, so. And thank you for watching, you guys. Thank you for enduring this time with me. And I know times are rough right about now, and I try to do my very best to entertain you guys. So we'll get through this. And on that note, I wish you guys a very good day. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. So take a deep breath, be bold, be adventurous, take care of yourself and each other. And I will see you in the next video. I said that already. Namaste, peace out.